Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, there is no need to fear. Friendly neighborhood light skin is here. And in today's video, we are going to be reacting to what women think about quiet. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know about y'all. I don't know if y'all have seen the video of Ash Cash on TikTok where she basically said her favorite thing about a man is how she loves a man that knows when to shut the fuck up. And I can agree with her. Growing up as a kid, you know what I'm saying? I used to run my mouth a lot. And I would try to shoot, walk everything down. You know, I was always talking, yapping, blah, blah, blah. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. Your boy I was not getting a hug. They was not jacking me, you know what I'm saying? And so then I kind of like, as I got older, I was like, damn, this isn't working. Let me try another method. So then I tried the shy, quiet, nonchalant method. And I'm not gonna lie, pretty solid method. You feel me? Like, pretty solid method. Especially when you look good, bro. You can get away with not talking at all, bro. And the huzz is going, you know what I'm saying? They're going to be intrigued. You know what I'm saying? They're going to want to, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They're going to want to figure out. They're like, why he in here or farming act like he too good to speak or whatever? Like, what's his story? What's his background? Let me figure out what he's on type, you know what I'm saying, behavior. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion on it. With that being said, man, let's go ahead and get right into this video.
What's going on, y'all? So I'm about to go over why women like quiet dudes, why this archetype or whatever you want to call it could work for you. Again, if this not you, just be who you are.
No, bro. No. I'm not gonna. No. I don't agree with this. Like I said, I was the type of person I would talk a lot, bro. I would talk a lot. Like a lot, bro, and it didn't work. So listen, you could continue doing what you're doing now, but hey, I mean, like, if you keep walking and there's like a wall, no matter how many times you're gonna walk, no matter how many times you're gonna keep going forward, the wall's not gonna move. So if you want to get to where you're gonna go, you gotta realize you gotta walk around the wall. You try something different. You know, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result, right? So I'm telling you, the moment you desubscribe from the whole, just be yourself thing, because bro, if being yourself really worked, you would have huzz. But clearly you're at home watching YouTube videos when you would rather be with some bad ish, you know? So no, this part don't listen, bro. Do not be yourself.
Somebody you not, all right.
But if you get the huzz, continue doing what you're doing.
Let's just get into the video though. I'm gonna give y'all my thoughts as always. No, I'm not really giving advice. And yeah, let's go.
Bitch, I ain't never seen no shit like that in life. That's what's wrong with me now. That shit fucked with my PTQRSD, whatever that shit is, and I can't get that shit out my fuck.
Okay. So she had a good experience with a guy. Hey, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Quiet guys, because they gonna change your life, you know.
The way I like to compare it, being quiet, think of it like basketball, right? You know, you see the jerseys behind me. You feel me? I feel like a lot of people, you know how in school, how they teach you if you can't score in 3 dribbles or less, you know what I'm saying, get off the rock. I feel like a lot of people aren't good. Now, don't get me wrong, there's some people who can talk, or i.e. some people can, you know, get in a bag, you know what I'm saying, break a defender down, this and that, right? But for the most part, I feel like a lot of people would just be better off taking 1, 2, or even no dribbles and just catching and shooting, you know? That's me especially. I joke with my homeboys all the time that I'm like Klay Thompson at Golden State. You know, feel me? I'm sitting in the corner. I'm coming off the screen. I'm catching them shit, and I'm scoring. I'm getting buckets, bro. I promise. I'm getting buckets, bro. So the less you dribble, the less likely you are to turn over the ball. Ugh. That was a good one. The less you dribble, the less likely you are to turn over the ball. If you're like Michael Porter Jr., where you get the ball and you shoot it, you feel me? But you know, you try to dribble and break down your opponent, you're gonna get ripped, and then they're gonna steal the ball, and then they're gonna run to the other side. They're gonna dunk the ball and bang it on your head, bro. So you might as well put the shot up the moment you get it in your hand.
You know what I'm saying? Let's get to the next video.
I really like my men quiet and like low key. Like it could be a group of people like around me, laughing and kicking, having conversations. But I don't be wanting y'all. I want the one that's real quiet and the one that's not.
They do. They do. They do. They do.
Not engaging in no conversation. Like I like the strange men because I know he don't play.
Yeah, and that's the thing. They think that. I don't know what they think you like. They think you're more dangerous or something. Like they want to figure you out when you're more quiet. And the thing is, man, which we're gonna get into this a little more. The halo effect with this plays a big role because if you're a good-looking dude and you're quiet, right? A lot of the times
it's gonna come off great. They're gonna be like, "Oh my God, he's so nonchalant. He's so mysterious." I remember one time, bro. I was in the club with my homeboy, right? And when I'm in a club, bro, I'm quiet or I'm overperforming to the max, bro. I'm just sitting, chilling back, observing my environment. I'm not doing too much. I remember this girl had walked up on me, right? Yes, nigga. Women walked up on me. Women will approach you, gang. If they get curious enough, I gotta fear they will approach you. I promise you they will. So anyway, she came up to me and she literally told me, she said, "You give off Duke Dennis energy." Now I know she meant that, like, hey, you giving off mysterious, nonchalant energy, but Duke Dennis is the quote unquote face of that or whatever. But what I'm saying, still being like I said, if you look good, bro, and you're not talking, they're gonna want to find out about you, bro. I remember one time, bro, the gym I used to work out at, right? I would be like the only black person in there, and I don't know if y'all can see or not or whatever, but I have a lot of Jordans or whatever back there, right? And so when I go to the gym, I'm normally wearing Jordans, t-shirts, some shorts or whatever, right? While everybody else is in there wearing Birkenstocks, Converses, etc., etc. So I stand out like a sore thumb, right? But to me, everybody at the gym looks the exact same. So in my mind, when I see people at the gym, I don't remember faces at all. But there's several times where people, because when I'm in the gym, I'm kind of just in and out. I don't really like socialize or whatever, right? So there'll be times where I'm out walking, right? And I've had people be like, "Yo, don't you go to such and such gym?" And then I'm looking at them and I'm like, "Damn, but I don't know who you are." But they know that they notice me or whatever. But that also could be because I'm the only black person in it. Whatever.
It can signal, instead of like someone who isn't as attractive, it can signal more mystery and confidence, where somebody who isn't as attractive conventionally and they are quiet, it could be seen as more like being more shy, reserved, or like low status. So all that ties into the halo effect, right? And I'm gonna go a little deeper into it, but so basically, like, the good-looking guy gets the benefits of being quiet from the bias.
Yeah, like you said, the halo effect, where they're gonna assume if you look good and you're quiet, it's just, oh man, he's so mysterious, he's so nonchalant. Like, let me go ahead and give bro some slop. You know what I'm saying? Versus if you're Chop doing it, it's probably not gonna work out the same for you. Okay, cool. They were good.
Of the halo effect, right? His quietness feels like it's more intentional, right? Like he doesn't want to talk, but he can because he looks like he could talk. He looks smart, okay? But the less attractive guy, it's not the same. It's not. It's just, I don't know why, but that's what it is. People interpret it as like you being a nervous guy instead of you being just intentional.
Yeah,
right.
So like I'm saying, sometimes I don't want to talk. You feel me? Like, I know I'm talking a lot on here. You know what I'm saying? My bad for that. My fault. But I'm just getting my point out across of like, yeah, like sometimes, bro, I want to just chill and, vibe. I don't, you know what I'm saying? My mom always taught me, if you don't got something nice to say, don't say anything at all. And then as I got older, I realized if I didn't have anything important to say, don't say anything at all. Because now when I do speak, people listen because, oh shit, like he doesn't really normally talk. So the fact that he's talking right now, he probably saying something important.
So let's continue.
I don't know about you, but it kind of turns me on when there's the man who's like a good-looking man, who is the most quietest man in the room. Like, it just kind of like, it makes you seem like a little bit more mysterious. And as a woman, we're naturally curious. So I feel like we just want to know more about that person.
Yeah, that's literally what I was just talking about. I'm going to break it down just a little more. So when you look good, right, it's seen as more like just a quiet confidence, right? It can signal, like, to a woman, it can signal you being a dominant person, right? Someone who doesn't need to constantly compete for competition, et cetera, et cetera. So it has its benefits, right? But it only appears that way if you are, right, you have symmetry, right? You're fit, you're well-groomed, you're a good-looking dude, all right? That's already signs of you being a high-value guy, because the guy who's not symmetrical, not fit, maybe he's a high body fat, it's not reading the same way. It just really is not. So it's about behavior and body language too, because as the attractive guy, right, women react less to the words as an attractive, quiet guy, because they can't go off your words. They have to go off your body language, your nonverbal. So as a quiet a guy who looks good, right, your posture, your facial expressions, your presence, those are all things that are going to speak to the woman who's looking at you, because your words you're not talking, you're not saying much.
Yeah, you're not giving her much to go off. So she's just going off of what you look like, and it's like, okay, well, you look like, it's like another basketball thing. It's like, okay, you walk in the gym and you see a guy, and he looks like he's in shape, and for lack of a better word, he's black, and you just automatically assume, oh yeah, he can definitely dunk because he looks like he can dunk, right? So you just project these behaviors on the person, even though you don't know them, you've never seen them hoop or whatever. It's like when you pick up somebody, he looks like say if you run to an open gym and like you look at people, you're like, okay, he looks like he's good, so I'm gonna pick him up, even though you've never seen this man play before. Same concept here,
right? So also another thing, good eye contact is reads as confidence, right? Open posture, you compose, you got a chill demeanor. Those are all things. Okay, so say for example, you in a club, you in a space, you not the one talking and standing on tables, but you sitting back, just looking around. You look confident. You don't gotta overdo it. Have open body language. People are seeing that. All right, especially if you look good. This is the point. If you look good and you sit back and chill, sometimes you can see who's seeing you, right? So let's continue. I don't want to keep talking. I got one more video to show y'all. Let's go right here.
There's something about a man that barely talks that does something to me. Honestly, like, it'll be a group of guys in a room and all of them talking, but that one that's just sitting there quiet as hell, that's the one that I'm usually attracted to. And stand men who talks a lot, especially if he loud.
I feel like people don't like people who talk a lot. Like, bro, sometimes, bro, shut the fuck up. Men and women, shut the fuck up sometimes. Nobody want to hear that shit. Feel me? So yeah, so the less you talk, the better. Sometimes you want to say, just sit and vibe, bro. You don't need to always be filling up dead space. Sometimes just sit there and just, feel me? You don't gotta do too much. Bro. Because if you do, you over here sitting here pounding, dribbling the ball, when all you need is a pump, a jab, pump, one dribble pull up, green. All you needed. Why take 10 dribbles to score when you can do it in 2? You know what I mean?
And love attention. I hate that shit. A man could be fine as hell. Once his mouth start,
Yes.
I don't want.
Yes. Yes. Bro, I have talked my way out of so many women because I took too many dribbles, bro, and turned the ball over, bro. Versus the times where I got my shots up quick. And when I say quick, bro, I'm literally with this woman in probably less than a week off of maybe 2 conversations, like very quickly. It always works out better for me. But when I talk more and more and more, it gives you more chance. Like I said earlier, the more you dribble the ball, the more you give the defense a chance to steal it from you. So if you don't dribble, you can't turn it over.
Nothing to do with you. I get so turned off.
Yeah. A lot of women say that, right? I think it's just personal preference at the end of the day. Like, there's guys who are loud who get all types of girls. Like, the typical jock alpha dudes who...
Yeah, exactly. Like, there's Kyrie Irvings out here that exist. You feel me? People that can get busy off 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dribbles. But most of y'all are not Kyrie Irving, you know? I'm not Kyrie Irving. I'm proud. I will proudly admit it. I literally got into an argument with my homie about this. I'm a proud corner sitter. Proud Klay Thompson. I'm proud of taking very few dribbles to score. Feel me? That's just me. You know? So, hey, if you trying to take 10, 12, 15 dribbles to score isn't working, try just shutting up and seeing what happens.
A real boastful, just beat their chest like alpha males. Those guys get women too. But it's preference, right? Sometimes with those guys, they attract maybe a more submissive woman. For the quiet guy, he may attract the dominant woman. But the thing is, with the quiet guy, she doesn't know he can be dominant, right? She just assumes, oh, he doesn't talk much. He'll listen to me. And I could say what I want to him. I don't know what their mindset is, but I generally feel like when they see a quiet dude who's reserved, people think they can get over on him, or they think that he just whatever. But sometimes it's really not the case. Okay, they think because you won't talk, you won't say nothing, or you won't call them out on nothing. But I mean, that's a whole other story for another day. But man, let's see. I have some other things I wanted to talk about. You know, so. Why do things like this get twisted online? I think like with online dating and short form content, they exaggerate like the mystery of everything. Okay, it becomes like you're trying to perform to get attention. When it's like quietness, so quietness can be faked, right? But like without the looks or
it can be faked. Cause boy, once I'm comfortable. You know, but off dribble, mute.
The confidence to back it up, it won't matter. Like you're basically invisible. All right. So if you don't have the looks, the demeanor, the confidence to back up you being quiet, that isn't gonna work for you. Okay. Don't be somebody you're not to perform and try to get attention and come off as this mysterious dude. If that's not you, then don't let it be you. And again, if that's you and you feel like it hasn't worked for you, well, buddy, maybe it's time to look on the inside and focus on, okay, what can I do to become better looking, more attractive, improve my vibe as a man, my charisma, because it can work. It's worked. All right, for people. All right. So that's the end of the video, man.
I'm people. It's worked for me. So if it worked for me and you're watching me, it'll definitely work for you.
I hope y'all got some.
But with that being said, man, we gonna go ahead and get up out of here, chat. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I mess with y'all. And we gone, man. Let's get it. Let's go.